Hey everybody, Bill Cousins here, and I want to talk to you real quick about one of the biggest ranking factors that there's going to be from here on out, and that is social shares. Okay, I have a new product coming out in February. It's called Rocket Video Ranker Pro, and this is going to be one of the biggest things I'm going to be talking about in it. And another buddy of mine, Tony Hayes, which I'm sure a few of you know, super smart guy. He actually has been talking about this a lot too. And on Thursday evening, which is 30th, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tony and I are going to be doing a webinar, and he's going to basically show us what he thinks about the what this factor of social shares means to us. Okay, and he's actually going to show us how we can use this to help get our YouTube videos ranked. We all know that the social aspect of things is really huge now when it comes to getting anything ranked on Google, but particularly with YouTube, and getting our videos ranked in YouTube and on Google, okay, on the first page. So anyways, what I want to do real quick here is I want to show you just a video that Tony made sort of explaining what we're talking about. Okay, so I'm going to start the video and I'm going to end it, and then have a few more things to say. Okay, so let's just watch this together real quick.
Hi guys, my name is Tony Hayes, and I want to ask you a question before we go further in this video, and that is, what would the most powerful social SEO tool be like? Okay, and let me tell you now that it's going to be replicating the success and the exact steps of real social influencers within any niche. And the reason for that is because these guys, well, they get what we call authority rank from Google, and it makes their content rank consistently and fast as well, okay, because they've got so many people following them. What happens is their content gets shared, okay, and I'm not talking about just social syndication where you put some content onto a whole bunch of Web 2.0 sites. I'm talking about you post one piece of content from the original content creator, and you start to get things like retweets. You start to get things like Tumblr reblogs. You start to get things like Facebook likes and shares and Google plus ones and Google shares. That is what happens with real successful social influencers. Whenever they produce a piece of content, it gets retweeted, reshared, etc. Okay, it's not just getting blasted out to a whole bunch of social sites, okay, because when you do the blasting out to a whole bunch of social sites, if there is no sharing going on, then Google can pick up on that pretty easily, and it's not that hard for them to figure out there's some kind of automation going on there. Okay, so let's take a look at what a real influencer that has authority rank to consistently get page one rankings within days, even minutes sometimes, whenever they produce some content. This one here is called Real SEO. I don't know if you're familiar with this or not. These are the authority when it comes to online video marketing news and anything really to do with video marketing. Okay, great content. Always got really good content, and always getting on page one in minutes or days maximum, sometimes with some very competitive keywords as well. You can see they've got 40,000 followers on Twitter. On Google Plus, they get 17,000. On YouTube, 26,000. Now, how does that affect whenever they produce content, and what do they need to do after that to be able to rank? Let me tell you what I think. I think they don't have to do anything else but create great content. Why? I don't imagine these guys are going to Majestic SEO and looking for backlink opportunities. Okay, they get so many shares that it naturally takes them almost immediately into page one of Google without exception. Okay, and if we just take a look at some examples here, you can see here I've got open some of their content that they've got from a very popular series they call YouTube Creators Tip series. Okay, and what we can do is let's choose one here, how to find the meta tags for any YouTube video. Okay, just go and have a look for this, and I'm going to open it up in a new window with the search on Google, and they're at number one. Okay, so what if I take away the exact title name? just make it meta tags for YouTube video, or how to find meta tags YouTube video, and they're there, still number one. Okay, and they're here with the web page as well. That is because of social shares. Now, do you really think these guys are going looking for backlinking opportunities? Neither do I. Really, I don't. Okay, and we can see again with another example. Let me just go over here. Actually, I've got this little Chrome extension. You can see here what really does happen with these influencers. You can see that on his homepage, on their homepage, they've got 50 Facebook likes, 200 shares, 593 tweets, 16, almost 17,000 Google Plus ones, and a whole bunch of other things. But whenever they produce content, look what's happening here. They're not always getting huge amounts. It doesn't take a lot of social shares to be able to get rankings. What it does take is social proof, and it does take authority to rank. Okay, some of these are completely different. You're never going to get the same amount of shares every time, and you're never going to get the same people who are doing the sharing either. Okay, so let me come back over to another guy here. Let me just find him. A guy called Jeff Billis. Okay. Now, if you look at what he's got here, he's another social influencer. He's got a big following. Like here for his homepage, 892 tweets, 325 Twitter shares. Now, I did have an article open and I can't find it, but it was basically top Twitter tactics, something like that. And we scroll down a little bit, we're going to find this guy in page 1. Maybe I got the search term wrong there. Let me just find his. Yeah, here he is here. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't remember the name of the post that actually had it open. But anyway, you can see here, Twitter marketing tactics. Now I've taken part of his exact title away, and I've just put in the main keyword, which would be Twitter marketing tactics, and he is there. And you can see that was only 6 days ago, and he is sitting there for what would be considered a tough keyword to crack. And again, he's not the kind of guy who needs to go and look for backlinking opportunities. So you can see the power of this. Now, what is actually happening, again, we'll look at the Chrome extension here for him, is that we're getting different amounts of shares on Twitter, on Facebook, etc. every single time. And it's never by the same people. It's never exactly the same people, and they don't all happen at the one time either.
Okay, so there you go. Were you paying attention to what Tony's talking about there? This is huge for us in 2014, okay? Social shares is going to be a giant ranking factor for anything. And we're going to show you how you can use it to help get your YouTube videos ranked mainly, because that's what we mainly do is YouTube stuff. But you can use it for anything. You can use it for your blogs. You can use it for your affiliate sites, anything, okay? So click the button on this page somewhere. I'm not sure where it is because I haven't made the page yet. Make sure you're registered for this webinar Thursday night, the 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're already registered for it, when you click on the button, don't worry about it, because you may be registered from another webinar that you're on. It's a system I use that automatically registers people. But check the, click the button and check and make sure, because you want to be on this. This is really, really valuable information. All right, so Bill Cousins signing off, and I will see you on Thursday night.